Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Corpse Party Blood Drive for the PC. In the last episode, after a lots and lots of lengthy exposition from the likes of Aiko who've basically told us a crap ton of stuff about, well, how Nirvana actually came to existence, and the Nirvana is actually Heavenly Host, the place that we're currently in right now, and how it was essentially created by Yoshie Shinozaki to act as a kind of place where she could basically live with and interact with the spirit of her deceased husband, who died as a result of the Shinozaki curse within the bloodline. So, yeah, that was sad, and, well, apparently what happened was that Sachiko used her powerful spiritual abilities to seal the entire Nirvana inside herself, and when she ended up getting killed by the principal of Heavenly Hosts along with her mother, Nirvana was essentially unleashed, and that ended up creating their Heavenly Hosts that we've come to know from Blood Covered onward. And also, apparently in this place, we could try to use the same exact spell that Naomi and Ayumi tried to use within the Shinozaki estate to try to revive their deceased friends, whose spirits undoubtedly still reside here inside Heavenly Host. Since this place was actually designed for such a spell to be used in, unlike the Shinozaki estate, but, well, I don't really think that's a good idea, especially given how the spell went last time. And considering that this place here is essentially a piece of hell, essentially, cut off and made into its own dimension, I can't imagine that using such a spell in a place like this would bring good results. But alas, Ayumi seemed hell-bent on making this shit happen, so Yoshiki promised to try to help her out any way he can. But eventually, when it became very clear to him that she had no real plan whatsoever, real plan of attack before going into Heavenly Host itself, she hasn't made any real research or anything here that would give her some kind of adequate preparation before going back into Heavenly Host, Yoshiki decided to do the smart thing and try to destroy some special stones that Sachiko's aunt held that would allow them to travel to Heavenly Host of their own free will anytime they wish, since that was the only gateway at the point that they had in order to get back into Heavenly Host, now that Sachiko had been purified. But the stones weren't destroyed, unfortunately for us, and some hooded gentleman that's been harassing Ayumi for a while now, leaving cryptic hints here and there, Mitsuo, or whatever his name is. Well, he decided to show his shit-eating grin of a mug to us again, and well, he basically promised Ayumi to help her out with her wish to try to revive her dead friends if she went to Heavenly Host with him. But the thing is, I was objecting to this right from the get-go because up until that point, this guy has done absolutely zilch to show that he was trustworthy in any way, let alone offer any evidence to back up any of the stuff that he was saying to Ayumi up until that point. And not only that, when Yoshiki showed up here and was understandably, suspicious of this guy, he used some kind of supernatural telekinetic ability on Yoshiki and threw him to a fucking stone wall, seriously injuring him. So, rather than stopping and thinking, this guy really hasn't shown me anything at all to show that he was trustworthy or anything like that, and not only that, but attacked one of my friends right in front of me and seriously injured him with his supernatural powers, maybe at the very fucking least, I could at least stop for a day or two and do a little research, make some proper preparations, anything, instead of just charging right into Heavenly Host with virtually nothing but the clothes on my back, like I did the Shinozaki estate with Naomi. So, history doesn't repeat again, so I don't end up causing trouble for everyone again, like I promised I wouldn't. But no, that's not what happened. Instead, Ayumi decided to go with this complete stranger who's pretty much, at that point, exudes an obviously evil aura about him, thinking that she can trust him, that she can trust this guy to have her back when they go into Heavenly Host, and well, long story short, I'm now alone here in Heavenly Host, and what's-his-face isn't anywhere in sight, and well, yeah, I'm in the worst possible position I could hope to be in a place like this. And I wish I could say I'm surprised that this happened, but well, I'm not surprised, because Ayumi seemed to have just left her brain at the door when she left home after eating breakfast this morning. Needless to say, I'm very cross with Ayumi at the moment, because she just won't stop. When she makes one stupid decision after another, she just doesn't stop. None of this would be happening right now if she actually stopped to think about anything, really, instead of just charging blindly in, but I'm just repeating myself. So instead of just sitting here bitching about Ayumi's lack of foresight, I think it'd be better for me to just look around here and see what I can find. So that's just what I'm gonna do. I hear footsteps. Misuto, that's his name. Thank you very much. Rain. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Where have I heard that before? That has to be a person. I don't know. Your phone reacting the way it did kind of makes me wonder. There should be something I can use to cross this hole. I wonder if there's anything I can use to cross this hole. Okay, I'm just going to leave the flashlight off for a minute here, because I don't exactly have unlimited flashlight batteries in use right now. Holy shit. That was unexpected. Heavenly Host is falling apart more than ever. As a result, there are numerous hazards to watch out for, from broken glass to splinters. Stepping on one will lower your HP. Oh, lovely. Environmental hazards. Way to change things up. Depending on the hazard encountered, only the currently selected player may get hurt, or the entire party may take damage. HP can be recovered through the use of bandages. Apparently band-aids are super powerful in this game. They can heal any injury, no matter what it may be. Got it. It's a loose floorboard, still very much intact, and entirely solid. It should be strong enough to support the weight of even a full-grown adult. This might come in handy, huh? Loose board obtained. Because what's a corpse party game without pieces of loose wood lying? Yeah, loose boards lying around. A dead body? Before me were the skeletal remains of a human being, sprawled out unceremoniously on the ground. This is definitely Heavenly Host. This person. I have no idea who he is, but somehow I feel like I've met him before. A name tag rests beside the corpse. Sugatani High, Class 2C. Toshihisa Goto. Why does that name sound familiar? Decapitation by wire while searching for a friend. I don't know. His head looks perfectly fine to me. There's something on the floor here. Bandages! Okay, thank you for the bandages, if these are yours. I should probably avoid the cracks on the floor. Okay, let's use this board. Whoop. Here we are. Yeah, let's use some bandages. These should be sturdy enough to hold my weight. I should be able to cross now. Okay. So who are you? Are you friendly? Can't go this way. Hi! Mayu? Hi! How are you doing? What? Suzumoto? You're not gonna hurt me if I approach you, are you? Shig? Why are you looking away from me? Is your face missing like when I tried to revive you back in the Shinzaki estate? If so, I'm kind of sorry on Ayumi's behalf that she kind of made you, well, lose your face. It's me, Ayumi. I've come here to find you. Yep, you're still missing your face. Shig. Maybe you should run. Yeah, I'm running. Oh, shit. Door is affixed to the wall like a model. It shows no indication it was ever meant to be opened. Son of a bitch. Okay. What's this? What is this? It's like a spell symbol? That's not encouraging. Oh, fuck. Shit. Right. Broken glass. I could probably lose her if I hide in here. Can I at least have the option? You can hide in lockers to avoid harmful entities. However, if you're spotted by the entity while trying to hide, it can very easily pull you out. Well, yeah, that makes sense. When an entity is near your hiding place, a red circle will be displayed to indicate danger. As it moves farther and farther away, the circle will turn green and eventually go away completely if and when the coast is clear. If the coast is clear, so there might be a possibility that it could trick me into thinking that the coast is clear, but the minute I stick my nose out of hiding, boom! There it is to grab it and yank it off my face. I don't want to look at your heart, Ayumi. Put that thing away. Press the confirm button to exit your hiding place, but beware. If there are any entities in sight, you'll be immediately chased by them, so make sure you time your exit well. I think that should go without saying. At least I was able to get away. I have to hurry and find Misuto, though. Oh, great, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. And it's going away! I hate that feeling, when it feels like I'm about to sneeze, but nothing happens. Door's fixed to the wall like a model. Okay, another door I can't open. There's no use hiding. You are always being watched. Then pull me out of my goddamn hiding place and get it over with, you freaking ninny. God damn it. How's my HP? I think I'm okay for now. Yeah, hi, oh shit, 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 oh shit. There's a few strands of human hair stuffed inside the cabinet. I thought that was a place I could hide in. Mayu, could you please just fuck off for 1 minute? Okay, shit. Can I... Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck! This is bad. This is pretty bad. Oh, god damn it! Fuck! Move, damn it! Move! Move! Get in there, you fool! Now that was just a lot of bullshit, what I just went through there. You didn't see me enter this thing, did you? Go away! You're stuck on a fucking corner or something, aren't you? You know I'm already in here. And you're just trying but failing to get to me. Oh, fuck it. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, what was that? There was glass that you walked on right there and it didn't hurt you. I would like some of that cutscene power to the max, please. Yuki? Yuki, help me! You really need to watch what you step on, Ayumi. My chin smashed against the floor and the wind was completely knocked out of me. My entire field of vision turned white, as if I'd been drenched in some unholy phosphorance. You need to bathe in it as far as I'm concerned. What the fuck are you? Then, everything went black. Various indistinct forms blurred together in front of my eyes. And all of a sudden, it felt as if not my body, but my mind had been shattered to pieces. If you're dead, well, I can't say I didn't try to warn you, but this is what you get for just charging headfirst into danger without any kind of plan. You stupid fool. EVP entries for Yoshie Shinozaki have been unlocked. The Encyclopedia Obscura entries have been unlocked. Yuki Kano, Miki Kishinuma, and Ever After Stones. That's what those stones are called. Forgot what those were called, too. Seiji Shinozaki, Hinui Shinozaki, and Blowback. Closed Spaces, Tokiko Suji, Heavenly Host Elementary, Nirvana, Raising of Corpses, Land of Corpses, Spirit Items. Okay, that's everything. Sure, why not? Let's save our system data. Well, I guess that's already the end of Chapter 1. Chapter 2, Respective Desires. Spiritual Report. Witnesses to these brutal attacks. Today's eyewitness info comes from this residential home near Majiro Station. Can you hear me at the studio, Mr. Mineya? On this map, we've marked the locations of each of the recent bizarre deaths that have occurred throughout this area. As you can see, the sudden death of a female middle schooler just the other day occurred not far from here, in the Meijiro area. That is fairly near your location. Yes, The police are investigating all possibilities on both the suicide and homicide spectrum. However, literally snapping a person's spine too is a seemingly impossible prospect. Not really, it just depends on how you do it. And the mystery is compounded by the fact that, outside of their broken backs, these victims suffered no other wounds whatsoever. Are you saying their spines may have somehow snapped on their own, as opposed to being broken by someone else? That's right. It's been theorized that this may be some form of strange new disease that affects a person's bone structure. How the fuck would a disease cause something like that to happen? All this is happening in a humble place like Meijiro, which remains quiet and friendly despite its placement along the Yamanote train route toward Abikibukuro and Toshima Ward. We give our regards to those affected by this tragedy, and hope for a swift end to this macabre epidemic. TV's on, huh? Guess she's home. So, are we gonna be playing as Aiko now? I was about to head into her room and scold her for wasting electricity like that, but was sidetracked when I heard the fax machine accept a call and begin printing. Once the contents had been fully transmitted, I grabbed the printout from the machine and took a look at it. Product order sheet. As expected. 公益財団法人 PL 振興者 PL パーフェクトライフかいつの間に公益がついたのほんと天才だこと PL Promotions Co. Inc. No room to write perfect life anymore, I guess. But when did she add the co to it? She who? Friend of yours? This company of hers is quite the enterprise, it would seem. I sat down in the chair at my desk and produced a pouch containing the Ever After stone. Oh, so this is your room. Pretty sparsely decorated. Or rather, the pouch that was supposed to contain the Ever After stone. Because my boy Yoshiki outsmarted you! Are you kidding me? He managed to replace it with that and you didn't notice a thing? What? Oh my god, man. This is just something else. Once I slipped it open and turned it upside down, however, a plain, ordinary marble rolled out instead. My. Well played, Kishinuma. Not that it matters. I took the red box on my back and shuffled through the shattered pieces of rock inside, ultimately finding what I sought. A clump of white crumpled paper. Then why are we looking at the Ever After stones? Carefully unfolding it, I produced another two Ever After stones, virtually identical to the ones now Ayumi and Yoshiki's possession. There's more of these things! I found another pair, you see. Fuck me! Shit! Well, so much for trying to destroy the other set that we got. It wouldn't have amounted to nothing anyway. Way to make Yoshiki's attempt here to... Yeah, way to take the wind out of his sails. Fuck. I slotted the stones together in their proper positions, then sat back down and stared intently at them as they glowed menacingly from my desk.
私もあゆみちゃんたちに無断で天神賞に行くつもりだったから。おあいこだわ。
I was planning to go to Heavenly Host with or without you, after all. I guess we're even now. That sounded like a Zelda sound effect. My phone buzzed, alerting me that I just received an email. The sender displayed simply read. Subject, whereabouts known. Body of message, Book of Shadows is in Nirvana. Obtain it and you'll be handsomely rewarded. C. Spirit item auctions, powered by Futark?
霊具オークションからのメールね。誰が情報を吸い上げてるのか一度調べてみたいけれど。
Spirit item auctions, huh? Wish I knew where this info was coming from. Wait, so somebody is feeding you info on this shit and you don't even know where it's coming from? Yeah, I won't be surprised in the slightest if you too are just somebody's expendable pawn, if all you're doing is just taking information from random strangers who you have no idea who they are or where they're coming from. Or their information, for that matter. Dear God, it's like half of the whole freaking cast here is being manipulated by somebody. Ha! Either way, the Book of Shadows' location has now been confirmed. And the timing couldn't be better. It'll be a race then, since I was just about to head to Nirvana myself anyway. So, even if we didn't swipe the stones on you, you were just going to go back on your end of the deal anyway, is that it? Gee, thanks to know that I really could have trusted you after all. The air around me was growing heavier as the stones pumped the room full of unholy energy, just waiting for the magic words to whisk me away. I grinned, then separated them. Let's see if I can get the Book of Shadows before poor little Ayumi does.
石を見つけた一応の義理を通すためにあんな提案をしたけれど、本当はあの子の手助けなんて必要ないもの。私と彼がいれば十分。
I never truly intended to work with those two. Imagine my shock. I really just wanted to get closer to them. For this task, the Obsessor and I will be more than sufficient. Do you just monologue your plans and your betrayals to yourself like this when no one's around, just out of interest? We just need to act before that meddlesome girl finds out I have these. I clasped my hands together, planted my elbows on the desk, shut my eyes and rested my chin on my thumbs, as I attempted to sort out my next move. A wry grin slowly crept across my face. This isn't like me at all, is it? Consuming myself with one single objective for this long. Based on what I know of you, no, it really isn't. Sorry, Ayumi, but you can't bring people back from the dead with black magic. It's just not that simple. So that was a lie too, then. Telling me that I could just basically use the Nirvana to revive them. Yeah, wish I could say I was surprised about that too. This whole thing is just a fool's errand, and has been right from the get-go. I rocked back and forth in my chair and let out a long sigh. It had been quite a day. Articles of the deceased, though, are another matter entirely. I simply must bring back a spirit item imbued with the soul of its owner. A vessel through which he or she can speak. I smiled again as I stretched my arms.
ったナホちゃんすらレーグに押し込めてコレクションに加える。私ってなんて趣味が悪いのかしら。ゾクゾクするわ。
Maybe I can pack my good friend Naho into a spirit item and make her a part of my collection. I'm sure she'd really appreciate that. This hobby of mine has turned me into a monster. But at least you recognize that. But I just can't wait. I contorted my body to get a better view of a picture frame I positioned on the corner of my desk. It was just about the cheapest photo frame money could buy. Totally not in keeping with anything else in my room. It has the very first photo sticker I'd ever taken with Naho and Sayaka. You have a picture of those two. The two of them were smiling and hugging each other, while I was awkwardly standing behind them, looking a little sheepish. It was the first and only time we'd ever gotten our photo taken together. I guess the planets must have aligned just right for us that day. I took the frame in both hands and studied it intently. Then, after, I don't even know how long, I noticed that the figures in it were getting kind of blurry. You're losing your memory of them, aren't you? I wanted nothing more than to hear their voices again. Aw, you do care about them? I rubbed my eyes and realized that my biggest wish was just to talk to them. Just one more time. So is that really why you wanted the Ever After Stones? Just so you could meet with Naho again and Sayaka? If so, then yeah, that's actually kind of sweet. Naho. I don't know what came over me, but I just started hugging the frame. No more words, no more movement. I just sat there with my friends. Welcome back, Ai. With a start, I separated myself from the photo and clumsily placed the frame back on my desk.
Nani? 勝手にドアを開けないで。
What do you want? Don't just let yourself in my room.
愛ちゃん、
Teach!
久しぶりね。お姉ちゃんね、ちょっと今日は時間ができたから寄ってみたの。元気？あまりないかな。
How do you know, Aiko? It's been a while, I had some time on my hands, so I decided to stop in. Have you been doing well? Or not so well, perhaps?
心配いらないわ。大丈夫だから。それより、来るのはいいけどテレビのつけっぱなしはやめて。霊が集まってくるでしょ。
Don't you worry. I've been doing just fine. But you need to stop leaving a TV on. It'll attract spirits. Wait, so you two live together? Okay, you're at least roommates.
そっか。ごめんね。お姉ちゃん、家に一人だと寂しくて、ついつけちゃうの。
Oh my. I'm very sorry. I just get so lonely when I'm here by myself, so I turn it on for noise. I stood up and tried to push past her into the hallway.
ちょっと通して。私、喉が。
Will you just let me through? I'm thirsty.
はい。
Here. With a slightly embarrassed smile, Kuon revealed a glass of barley tea that she'd been hiding behind her back.
相変わらず、気持ち悪いくらい相手の要求を察するのね。
You always did have a knack for knowing what people want, right when they want it. It's a little off-putting.
そうかな。喉が渇いてるかなとふと思ったの。
Do I? I just figured you'd probably be thirsty, that's all. With a smirk, I took the glass from her and chugged the tea. As I drank, I found myself eyeing the white wristwatch on her arm. The softly glowing blue numerals on its display were surprisingly fetching. This was clearly not a cheap watch.
大企業の会長業と教師の二輪をこなすって相変わらずの天才ぶり。すごいわね。
I don't know how you do it. Working as a bigwig CEO and moonlighting as a high school teacher. So you're a CEO of some big company. That really would explain the chopper with the man in the suit then, wouldn't it? It's pretty impressive stuff.
そんなのじゃないわ。ただみんなに喜んでほしいだけ。
No, it's nothing. I just like making people happy, that's all.
この人は昔から何も変わらない。その天才ぶりが周囲に負担を強いることだってあるというの。
Always the same with her. She has no idea the kind of burden her effortless genius places on all the people around her. Well, if she's a genius, she can't exactly help that, so don't be too harsh. And on top of all that, my older sister... She's your sister, okay. I didn't know you had a sister. I guess I can see the resemblance. And on top of all that, my older sister here was also astoundingly sensitive to spiritual energy as well. She certainly didn't leave a lot left for me to specialize in. That's not true. You collect spiritual items and you always have some kind of strategy for making money, it seems. Maybe she's not good at finances.
会長になってから少し会社の業務も
Well, no, that wouldn't be true. Otherwise, she wouldn't be a CEO now, would she?
先生にもなれたんだし。
Becoming CEO has actually made my day job a lot easier, giving me the opportunity to achieve that old dream of becoming a teacher. I consider myself rather blessed. So, if you wanted to become a teacher, why not just specialize in only that? Why'd you become a CEO of some company or whatever? Kuon clasped her hands together in front of her, almost as if in prayer. She wasn't acting. She truly was happy.
そう。ごちそうさま。出かけてくるわ。
Well, that's good. Thank you for the tea. I'll be heading out now. A little too happy. I didn't need to feed the beast. With a dismissive gesture, I handed her my glass and began packing my bag. I couldn't stick around any longer.
愛ちゃん、それ何の石なのかな？すごい霊気を感じるよ。
What are those stones? I'm sensing a very significant power from them. You should focus on that feeling and maybe take those away from her before somebody gets hurt.
いいでしょ。放っといて。
What do you care? Leave me alone. My sister was better than me in practically everything. I wasn't about to let her horn in on this now, too. Maybe you should, because you really have no idea what you're messing with. To be perfectly blunt with you. I mean, I'm not claiming to be an expert on Nirvana or Heavenly Host or anything, in spite of everything I've been through up until now. But even I realize that, well, it's not something that anybody should just trifle with, unless like you're a goddamn person of mass destruction in terms of spiritual power or something, or you have just the right charms to knock a hole in it or something, you know? And you know, a thought just popped into my mind. I was just thinking about Hysteric Birthday Bash. The Nirvana is supposed to act as a place where you can commune and interact with the spirits of the dead, yes? So maybe the reason why people from Heavenly Host who died in there from past, who have died in there or have at any point been present, no, that wouldn't make sense. How people who are still alive could wind up there on Sachiko's birthday, but Anyway, where I'm going with this is maybe this power that Aiko told Ayumi manifests on Sachiko's birthday, and that allows the spirits of the dead trapped in there to essentially be revived so you can interact with them. If so, this actually kind of explains how Hysteric Birthday Bash was even able to be a thing. Anyway, I know that's a very random thought to have right now, but, well, I thought it was worth sharing. Need to get back to our sibling rivalry here, if I can just speak proper English. I would really like to speak proper English throughout an entire episode, the whole way through, without butchering it, like the callous asshole that I am. I tried to maintain a cold, tough exterior as I finished gathering my things. Inside, I honestly felt kind of bad. But I couldn't let up. You really should.
心配いらないから。また会えるのは半年後くらい。仕事頑張ってね。
You need to stop worrying about me. I'll see you again, okay? In like half a year, probably. It's quite a vacation, then. Good luck with your work.
ありがとう。
Okay. Thanks.
じゃ。
See ya.
愛ちゃん、お姉ちゃんね。好きな人ができたかも。
Hey, I think I might be in love with someone. So who's the lucky guy? Or gal? I certainly wasn't expecting that. I spun on my heels and looked Kuon straight in the eyes. Her cheeks were rosy red. I'd never seen her this way before.
そう。よかったじゃない。
Really? That's good to hear. But I wasn't going to let her pull me in. I continued to be as cold as I could muster with her, speaking in short, broken sentences. Finally, without another word, I managed to escape. You know, I think she cares about you more than you give her credit for, Aiko. Again, it's not exactly somebody's fault if they're a natural-born genius or anything like that. If anything, I pity the natural-born genius, because their gifts can often be alienating for a lot of people around them. People like that must be pretty lonely on average. Kuon and I lived on the 40th floor of a rather high-class apartment building. But Kuon was always busy with her work at PL Promotions Co., Inc., so she spent most nights at company housing instead. That made this apartment more or less a single for me. It was all mine. And now Kuon was working a second job as a teacher too. It's like there was no talent she didn't possess. I called it impressive before, but honestly, it was kind of creepy. Hey, you! Inumaru! How you doing, you poor unfortunate soul, you? Niwa.
待たせたかしら、春雪くん。
Haruyuki. Did I keep you waiting?
いや、平気だよ。
Oh no, not at all.
庭さん、行くんだろ。準備はできてる。さあ始めよう。
You're going though, right, Niwa? I'm ready. Let's do this.
さやか、生きててくれ。水と食料を持って、今行くからな。
Sayaka, please be alive. I'm coming for you. I've got water and food. Still pining after her, I see.
なほちゃんの親友、大上さやかちゃん。モデルもしていたとても可愛い女の子で。
Naho's friend, Sayaka Ue. She's definitely cute. So much so that she actually did some modeling.
ずっとなほちゃんにくっついて、その霊能探偵業をサポートしていた。
She was always right at Naho's side, supporting her in everything she did, including her spiritual investigations.
さやかちゃんにずっと張り付いて、 好き好き言ってたのがこのクラスメイトの春雪くん。
And right at Saika's side, always, constantly confessing his undying love and devotion, was her classmate Haruyuki here.
霊能力のとても高い子だけれど、よく言えば前向き、平たく言うととても残念で、さやかちゃんにも全く相手にされていなかった。
He's got good spiritual sensitivity, but, well, he's a bit overly optimistic. That's putting it lightly. Notoriously so. And Saika never took his advances very seriously. Not that that ever stopped him.
待ってろよ、さやか
Wait for me, Sayaka!
その明るさが失われるのは辛い。
I hate seeing a light like that die out. It's painful to watch.
春雪くん、私が見てきたわけではないから信憑性はフルではないけれど、なほちゃんはもう亡くなっていたそうよ。
Haruyuki. I haven't confirmed this for certain, but based on my intel, Naho is already dead. But Ayumi told you that she was dead, unless you just can't take her word for it.
さやかちゃんにしても少し覚悟はしていった方がいいかもしれん。
Which means Saika might also. You know. You should probably be prepared for the
死んでない
She's not dead!
さえのきさんがついてたんだ。彼女が死んでしまうなんて、それはきっとさやかを身を挺して守ってくれたからに違いない。
Sainoki was with her. So if Sainoki died, then I'm certain she died shielding Saika from harm. You have no idea.
だとしたら
You poor foolish
無
man.
事にさやかを救い出してあげないと、さえのきさんだって浮かばれないじゃないか。
And if she did, then we have to be doubly sure we save her, so that Sainoki won't have died in vain.
信じたい気持ちはわかるけど、あの才能なほでさえ死んでいる。普通の人間が生きていられると思う。
Who is talking right now? I get the desire to believe that. But if Naho Sainoki, of all people, died in there, what possible chance do you think a normal human could have? Oh, it's
あんたになんとか
you.
できる山じゃないわ。引きなさい。三輪愛子。
Your outfit is ridiculous. You've got no business over there, Aiko Niwa. This expedition is pointless. Stand down.
水木まがり、
Magari Mizuki. Oh, so you know her.
気づかれた。さすがに早い。
How'd she find out? Damn, she's fast.
君は確か転校生の。
I know you. You transferred in recently.
涅槃に向かう手段を得たところまでは褒めてあげるわ。三輪愛子。
I'll give you one thing, Aiko Niwa. You did well finding a viable means of getting into the Nirvana.
何度も抜け駆けするなと警告してあげたの。どう？素直にその石を私に譲る気はない？
I've warned you countless times not to try getting the better of me, however. So what's it to be? How about you hand those stones over to me like a good little girl?
なんだと？
What?
そうはいかないわ。私にも目的があるの。
I don't think so. I have plans of my own for them.
篠崎あゆみの持つ石はあのクソチビパーカーに出し抜かれた。残るはそれだけでしょ。
Well, I can't use Ayumi Shinozaki's anymore, since that shit-ass hoodie punk got the jump on them. So the ones you've got are my only options now, aren't they?
もう外すわけにはいかないの。よこしなさい。殺すわよ。
And I'm through with failure. Hand them over, or I'll kill you. Simple, no? Yeah, I really don't like your attitude.
あゆみちゃんはもう天神症に行っているの？
Got the jump on them. Sayumi is already in Heavenly Host then.
水木さん、 君は
Izuki, you're...
黙れぶっ殺すぞ。お前たち一般人はこれから起こる運命に身を任せていればいいんだ。
Shut up or I'll fucking kill you. You fucking peasants should just let yourselves be slaves to fate like everyone else. It's a hell of a lot easier. So you're one of those people, huh? Those assholish fatalists. Okay, I know just how to deal with you then. What are you saying?
相変わらず先輩に対する口の利き方を知らないわね、あなたは。言っても私はあなたより1学年上よ。ずっと気に入らなかったわ。
Isn't it customary to address upperclassmen with some modicum of respect? May I remind you, I'm a year ahead of you. And, frankly, I never much cared for you to begin with. But a personality like that, I don't think many people would. Least of all me.
殺したい欲ブースト中、もっと煽ってよ。その分残酷な死を与えるわ。愛子先輩。
You're just making it easier to justify slicing you to ribbons. Keep on fanning the flames, upperclassman Aiko. It's your funeral. You sure like talking tough, don't you? Calm down, puppy. And it's our goodbye. Hold on to me, Haruyuki.
これは
Is this?
篠崎よしえの情報を回してやった恩も忘れやがって。金目当て過去のババア。
You owe me! I gave you that info on Yoshie Shinozaki, so you're the source. Or is money all you care about, you filthy gold digger?
向こうにはあなたの目的ブックオブシャドウズがあるのね。見つけたらあなたに高値で売ってあげるわ。
Don't you know? The Book of Shadows is over there. Once I get my hands on it, I'll be happy to sell it to you. For the right price. Is that a fucking scythe that you're wielding?
涅槃よ、死人を迎えよ。
Nirvana, I summon the dead. Dear God, you really are something else. A nasty freaking personality, a stripperific outfit, and a scythe. It almost feels like as though I'm playing a different series in Corpse Party, with how anime-esque you are compared to the rest of the cast. Success! Oh, so that was a ploy, huh? Okay. Unbeknownst to me, at least for another few moments, Magari had managed to snatch the 2 Ever After stones from my hands at the very last possible moment. They were now in her possession. Wouldn't it make sense for you to hold on to those things throughout the entirety of your trip through that portal? Because without those stones, I don't know, wouldn't the portal close in on you and leave you trapped in some kind of void or something? Like, I don't... Okay, I'm not gonna claim to know how exactly this specific kind of teleportation magic or whatever works in this universe, but I don't know. I think that just seems very, fortunate for Blondie here that she could just steal the stones at literally the last minute, and Aiko and Inumaru would be able to get over to Heavenly Host without anything happening to them. They're mine! I can't believe it! Now I can jump to Nirvana anytime I'd like. Hehe.
今日は帰って一人遊びでもしようっと。
I think I've earned myself some free time. I think maybe I should add psychopathic woman child to the list of things I know about you thus far.
涅槃生還者はあと誰がいたっけ？
Hard to believe Ayumi Shinozaki beat me to the punch, though. Who else survived the Nirvana again?
のチビもそうだっけ。ちょうどいいや。うちの狂乱もあいつも草むらせ。
Alright, that little fungus made it back too, didn't she? If you're talking about Naomi, I will, I'll do something to make sure that you get a face full of fungus later. Perfect. I know just the person I can send to look in on her. Okay, I see shoe lockers there. No. Okay, then I'm in the second wing of the building, then. Okay. Is this Heavenly Host?
何これ。
It looks like you're bleeding.
石を。
Oh, what is this? Where are the stones? My palm had a perfectly straight cut all the way across, practically bisecting my hand. Ouch! It was bleeding quite a bit, and hurt like hell. You might want to do something about that before you bleed to death. Well, there's Inumaru. I quickly searched my pockets, but there were no traces of the Ever After stones. They were gone.
ニワさん、
Niwa.
俺見たよ。幸せの石はここに来る直前に水木さんの武器にかすめ取られたんだ。
I saw what happened. Just before we jumped, Mizuki managed to swipe the stones with her scythe.
なんてこと。
What?
あの石がないと私たちは帰れないわ。永久にここに囚われの身を。
Without those stones, we can't go back. We'll be trapped here forever.
そうか。
We will.
だけどきっと大丈夫よ。もう一組ある石を持ったあゆみちゃんという子が先にここに来ているはず。あの子が帰ってしまう前に合流すれば私たちも帰ることはできるわ。
But no, we'll be fine. A girl named Ayumi should have the other pair. We just need to meet up with her before she leaves here, and we can tag along. Well, the problem for you is convincing her to help you out to begin with. Especially once she sees that, hey, how did you... That, hey, you're here. That means you had some other way of getting here without my knowledge. So you lied to me about something, you know? If she were smart, she would be very suspicious of you the instant she realizes that. Okay. But Niwa, for that.
探そう。ここにいるんだよね。さやかは。
We should look for her. She is here, right? Sayaka? Yes.
相変わらずね、春雪くん。自分よりも何よりもまず愛する子か。
Typical Haruyuki. Thy love before thine own self.
暗いわね。私のろうそくを使いましょうか。
It's awfully dark here. Should I light one of my candles? I would say yes.
心配ないよ、ニワさん。火は危ないから。はい。
No need for that, Niwa. Fire's dangerous, so... Here, let her light a candle. We can use those as save points. I don't want a repeat of last episode. Haruyuki pulled a monstrously huge flashlight from his backpack, then showing up from under his chin, campfire tale style. He started making faces, obviously hoping I'd be amused. I wasn't.
いいんじゃない？
Yeah, I think that'll work.
昔からこれするとね、さやかってどんなにへこんでても笑うんだ。その後ボコボコ蹴られるけど。
Whenever I did that to Sayaka, no matter how down in the dumps she was, she'd always crack a smile. I'd get kicked black and blue afterward, but it was totally worth it. You sure it wasn't just a grimace of irritation instead of a smile? You know, rather than... I think it was a grimace of imitation rather than a smile, knowing her.
だから持ってきた。まさかこんなに暗いレイジ場だなんてね。役に立ってよかったよ。
That's why I brought it. Never considered that a typical plane like this might be pitch black, though. Guess I thought ahead without even knowing it. That's not how thinking ahead works, Inumaru.
さやかちゃん、これだけ愛してくれる幼馴染の男子がいて幸せよね。何が嫌なのかしら。
I wonder if I were Sayaka, I'd be thrilled to have a childhood friend who was so utterly devoted to me. I wonder what it is she doesn't like about him. I would like to reference the entirety of everything that we saw featuring Inumaru in the last game I played. That is my evidence as to why maybe, just maybe, she doesn't exactly have the best reason to like this guy. Even if he ultimately does mean well. Oh, nothing. Come on, let's go.
私はナホちゃんのヒント、黒のブックオブシャドウズを見つけに来た。
I came here to find some physical remnant of Naho, and to track down the grimoire known as the Book of Shadows.
春雪くんはさやかちゃんを探す。そして元の世界に帰るためには、あゆみちゃんを探さないといけない。結構忙しいわね。
Haruyuki came here to find Sayaka. And in order to get back to our own world, we have no choice but to locate Ayumi Shinozaki as well. Guess we have our work cut out for us. Well, it's either that or death. Right bumpers for switching characters, okay. When traveling in a party of 2 or more, press the switch character button to swap out your lead character. Whoever takes the lead will be more susceptible to incurring damage from traps or hazards. So be sure to keep track of your party members' HP and switch leaders as necessary. Well, considering how much punishment that Inumaru seems capable of withstanding, again citing his Dark Birthday Bash, I think I'll use him as my shield. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut things off here, because I have no idea if the next scene is going to be another 30 minutes or another 40 minutes long or anything like that. So yeah, call it gut instinct, but I really think I should just stop here. Besides, we got something to look forward to. Checking out Heavenly Host with Aiko and Inumaru. So I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Corpse Party Blood Drive. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you all next time. Take care.